Welcome everyone, back with the latest time trial video, where I go through my best lap and show you if I'm able to get gold driving in automatic, and hopefully show other drivers who attempt this in automatic that if I was able to be fast enough, then it can be done. Sometimes I'm not fast enough, or the elite drivers make the gold target out of reach, and I'll have to switch to manual. I'll showcase those laps in these videos as well. I do all my driving on controller, and in time trials, I drive with assists on, which are countersteering, ASM, ABS, and traction if needed. I'm also using the braking area, apex markers, and chasing one of the leader's ghost. The second part of this video will be the chase cam view, so you can see the full position of the car through turns as I'm driving. With all that being said, let's jump right into the lap and show you how I did. This week's time trial is Group 1 cars at the 24-hour of Le Mans, and I'm using the favorite car, the Nissan R92CP. I have my traction set at 2 in the Nissan, which has been my sweet spot for the past few trials. Turn 1. I used the second red bar of the area, let off just as I passed the end of the area, cut across the curb, and let it coast through the following right turn, and hit the throttle as I passed the curb. On this left, I used the first red bar, let off around the third last bar, let it coast for a second, and slowly get back on the throttle, then a quick cut to the right to stay on the inside. For this one, I brake quite a bit before the braking area. I use these tire marks on the track and start braking around where it begins, and give just a short tap on the brakes. At the first chicane, I use these marshals and brake just as they pass off screen, let off around the last bar, let it coast, then a short brake to make the left, then full throttle as I pass the apex. At the second one, I use the 100 board, but I'm braking way before it, which is about the 5th bar of the area, let off at the third last bar, let it coast over the curb, then a quick brake to make the right. For this right, I start braking at the first bar, brake till the end of the area, and cut the inside, and hit the throttle as I cross the curb. Here I use the curb, and start braking about halfway along it, brake hard until I get close to the inside curb of the left turn, coast around the apex, then throttle out on the exit. For this right, I start braking just before the area begins, and let off as I approach the inside curb, then full on the exit. Here, I brake just at the beginning of the area, let off at the third last bar, let it coast quickly, and back on the throttle as I get to the curb, then just lift and coast through here and back full very quickly. Just lift here as well. For this right bend, I use the first red bar and just give the brake a quick tap to get the rotation, let it coast. I did tap the gas early, then went full throttle, then let it coast through the next left. For the final double chicane, here I start braking at the second red bar, let off at the third last bar and cut across the curbs as much as possible. On the last one, I didn't have the best line. I start braking way before the area, around here, again cut across the curb, and try to avoid the sausage unlike me, but thankfully I held it together. This lap shaved off a good amount from my previous record for 3:27.855, and definitely good enough to keep me in gold. Now I leave you with the chase cam view. Hope this video can help all my fellow automatic drivers get themselves that gold. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you, and see you in the next video.